I think I played him before in some different formats. I'm sure he plays g6. Huh? Thought most Azeri players would... They play g6. No, you know, no generalizations, of course, based on nationality. We'd never do that on this stream. I see people do her queen d3 maybe? I feel like I've had this as... as black in some game recently, or fairly recently. The idea is to meet this with knight b5. Oh, so this makes a lot of sense. Can I go like knight a2 and then a5? I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's go rook d1. Really don't know what my plan is here. e5 now. I'm allowing. Really not feeling it right now. Howdy from Colorado. Mic volume is fine, I'm just too far away. Yeah, whatever. We'll try and fix it after this game, during the break. Meanwhile, in this game, I'm just worse with white, but you know, things could of course turn around. Preparing knight g4, I think. What should I do about that? I go knight b1 maybe? Yeah, maybe I'll just go knight f1. But I don't like this one bit. Knight f6. Just have a poor position without a lot of counterplay. Okay, I'm gonna just do something to try and confuse him a little bit. Break the trend, as they say. Because the trend was really not in my favor. This, I'm going to take bishop d4. I have some threats of bishop f6. And two bishops. Okay, bishop a6. Bishop c3. Yeah, I was hoping he would take this. I think he could have taken on a4 and gotten another pawn. But now I have... I'm still worse, but I have a little life for my pieces. So I have a little hope that I may be able to confuse him now. Should I go to a5? Maybe I'll go with the bishop to a5, actually. A little Zwischenzug there. Is that a Zwischenzug? Yeah, I think that's Zwischenzug, before I move the knight. Okay, rook b1, try and fight for the file. Knight h7, yeah, that's a good move. Okay, I think I would want to trade that bishop. That bishop is really strong. If he could have taken on b1 and then f1, then I would have had to give up another pawn. But it would have been pretty risky strategically for him, because my rook would invade on the b file. And here I think I'm gonna give up the h2 pawn and just go for it on the queen side. I think practically speaking, I'm alright here. So he goes for the second pawn, but now I am going to win c6 and I am going to win a7. So it becomes a race, in which it seems to me that I'm ahead at the moment. Okay, so I'll move the knight first. Don't know if I need to take, but I will. Probably just go bishop b4 and then run. Don't see any particular problems with that. You can go h... Oh, this is what I missed. Don't know if he's quite queening the pawn, but I wanna play it somewhat safer. Knight f3. So knight g3, and then I'm safe. But can I win? That's the question. Okay, let's get the pawn to a6 first. Now bishop a5. Is he not losing the knight here? Yeah, he's losing the knight. Bishop e1, that's a trap. That's a trapped knight in the corner, where the knight really doesn't like its life. Okay. Pretty poor game, but we got another win. Tuesday as well? I feel like that's the same guy. In that game I was lost, but I came back and won the game. Starting off by playing the hammer opening, which is actually probably a little bit better than its poor reputation. Carve cam and make board bigger so you can stay the same size with big board. Yeah, but that's like at least, I feel like that's at least like 1600 kind of play. E5 is a little bit loose. Excuse me, you're a decent player, right? First time chatter over there. Very creative. Favorite trash talker happens to be a decent chess player as well. Yeah, that's how people know me. People come for the trash talk, stay for the chess. Meanwhile here I have a pretty nice extra pawn. He does have some active bishops, but should be considerably better. And I'll trade off one of the bishops, and now the other one will be traded as well. But as long as I don't trade queens, which I probably shouldn't, then my d-pawn is a pretty significant factor. I was about to blunder now with d3, but hoping for queen d3, rook e1, but queen c3 would pick up the pawn. So let's just go rook d8. It's not ideal, but hoping for b5 and a4. It's really hard for him to create much activity when he's blocking the pawn with a4 is decent enough try. But I think I'll go for rook b8, hoping for rook b4. Then this might drop off, or he might have to place his pieces on some pretty passive squares. So I'll give a check. You can take it, but then I'll take his rook, and queen endings are generally pretty hopeless for him. I think here I'll just give a check and then take with the queen. I could have taken with the pawn, but I want to win with without really having to calculate much, which I think it's something that a lot of people can relate to, no? Wanting to win purely by technique. Of course, most people don't have that technique, but I do, so I can do that. So let's see, I can just push. I've opened the H file, which makes my king like a tiny bit less safe, but it doesn't matter. Now I can just tuck it away in G6, because since I'm controlling this diagonal, and this pawn is pushing, the other pawn is pushing. It's all very easy. Check. Asios is hitting the factory tomorrow, so he won't be able to stay as too long as usual. Okay. Mr. Svane. How to play both Svane brothers in this tournament in order to win it. Let's go for the fianchetto and then probably other fianchetto as well. Rook e1. It's one of the popular lines. Bishop f4, yeah. Had this against Nakamura or something. I went d6. Ah, so this is the point. So I can go knight d4. That's really dull. I think I should do something else. Let's go h6. We have to keep the tension just a bit here. I'm certainly worse, but it's not a disaster. Let's go g5. Knight g4. Seems logical to go for the bishop pair. I do weaken my king side somewhat, but gotta do what you gotta do. I'll take the knight, of course. Prepare c5 maybe. Or knight g6. Okay, let's just keep developing. Always some blunder. Damn it! Just have no feel for these tactics. My position is still semi-playable though. Probably gotta trade this off. So winning will not be easy, but I did draw the other Svane brother earlier from a poor position. Maybe I can repeat that feat. Let's go p5, try and get rook c2. Trade. This is a bit too much. Actually, this was way too much. Like rook c6 and knight c5 is a plan that's hard to stop. Oh, he doesn't have to. For some reason, I was thinking that he has to trade, but obviously he doesn't. I'm trying to cement this as a target, but realistically, it's not happening. This does not work. Not really making progress. Rook e6 maybe. Okay, now I gotta go for it. Oh, almost flagged there. I have no idea how I saved that. Took my phone into the bathroom and I flagged him from the bathroom. So there you go. Meanwhile, I'm playing another Norwegian here, Elham. We got a pretty normal exchange Caracan where white is usually a little bit better. And later I wasn't playing well, but I was at least scoring a lot of points. But eventually, you know, the burger came home to roost in the sense that I was just feeling dead, and I just collapsed at the end. Did I wipe while flagging? Possibly, yes. Can neither confirm nor deny that. Dirty flag for a reason. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And then as people may know, I lost some of the last few games, and frankly, I'm still not feeling the energy, and the games so far have been horrible. I've been worse in every single one of them, so I expect to start losing soon. Probably as soon as this game, but hopefully, we'll have some fun while losing. Did I just allow e5? No, I bishop c4. Oh, yeah. So now this is typical Elham. He's really tricky. So now he's trying to go e5 next. Now that his rooks were connected, he was threatening e5, bishop c4, and then takes. So, inspired by AlphaZero, as you have to say every single time, I am going for the pawn on h6. I need to play TT while making love. Well, I have... Nah, I'm not gonna tell the story. Meanwhile, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but his dark squares are really, really weak. Does AlphaZero really push h6 that often? Yeah, generally pushing the flank pawns very far if you're not stopped is is a sound strategy. I start the story, then I finish. No, that's not how this works. Meanwhile, I'm not really happy with the way that I'm playing, but I'm still kind of better. Have I ever gotten ahead and been thinking about chess positions at the same time? Oh, that one is a definite yes. Did I take a massive dump in the chess house? Well, I was there for a long time, so what do you think? Meanwhile, in this game, I think I'll bail out by trading queens and then see more football TikToks of me than chess TikToks? It seems a bit surprising. Why are you watching TikTok at all? Stay in school. So Ellen is a tricky player. Let's see if he can get out of this one. I want to keep... It probably has to go here. 95. Yeah, but now my king is entering. 97 is the only chance, which he finds. I think I'll just go here and enter with the king. Oh, I didn't... What am I doing? I didn't see that this was hanging. I just saw that the f2 was hanging. Now I don't have my majority anymore. And without a majority, it's hard to get stuff done, you know? I shouldn't say shit done with the stories that I've been telling. That's why I didn't. I check. Now my king is pretty active. I think I can enter this pawn ending pretty safely. Now this is Zugzwang. My king is entering further. And this should be all but over. This is a tricky try though. King b6. The king will be somewhat caught. Okay, I think I'll just take on b4. And then this. Still a little bit tricky. Takes this pawn, but now I think it's a pretty automatic win. Since g5 and then g6. Yeah, g6 and now one of the pawns will queen. Okay, Darda. This is the guy who rather rudely mated me in a worse position. Like a couple of months ago. So I'll be looking to do better this time. G6. Now he's allowing c3, d4. Yeah, some fireworks here outside. Not crying after losing that game. Minus 100 streaming rating. Yeah, at the very least. John Moran pulls up. Good one. This way. It's only considering taking first. Oh, we got another mod? Garry works after I lost the game, yeah. E6, d5. Looks pretty promising. I have mods, I changed, yeah. Welcome to the new reality. It's dystopian reality. Why is my voice breaking? Reformed Magnus, yeah. Not for the better. Wait a sec. Should I check on a4 or b5? And does it matter? Checking on a4 is slightly more precise. Puma these nuts? How does that even make sense? Bishop b5. So I'm threatening bishop d7 followed by queen a5, and I'm also threatening to take the knight on e4. The only way to stop that seems to be bishop b5, or also knight f6, but then d6, start attacking e6 either by knight g5 or even with rook e1. And if I'm staying in a hotel, like before I answer the question, what makes you think that? Just curious. Okay, so he just gives up the piece. I guess he does have some token compensation because my queen is a little bit misplaced, but realistically it's not much. Yeah, this should be pretty easy. He has 2 pawns, but his pawns are not so strong, and I have good squares for my pieces. Five is an interesting try. I can just go bishop d4. I think we'll just take this. I should not have done that. That was really dumb. Yeah, that was insane. That was so unnecessary. I thought like I was making my life easy, but I'm actually making my life really hard. Oh, he had rook a8 there. That was like his best chance of the whole game. He may have had real chances to hold then. Now he's lost again. Okay, that's not... I don't want to think. Let's keep it simple then. No pawn grabbing. Well, some pawn grabbing now that everything's protected. a3, preventing b4. No counterplay for user. Don't blunder the bishop. We'll go take another pawn. Yeah, it's a little bit of counterplay. b1. 94. Now I seem to have consolidated again. And we'll take this one too, because why not? Everything's protected now. I like that. Take this one too. And protect the knight. Very hard to see what could go wrong. So after b3, he's going to resign. Almost certainly. And I gotta say, like, this is a... Oh, he didn't. Okay. He's playing a little bit more. So it's almost like a picture perfect kind of coordination where every piece is just very nicely protected. And I have a million extra pawns. Now I have to win with some mundane fork instead. You look like the yoga teacher that my wife is having an affair with. Now that I can get behind. This one, huh? Let's go f3. Immediate bishop e6. People go knight d5 here, no? If you have that man bun as taunt to Nepo and then you play poorly intentionally, that's just cruel. Yeah, I agree. I wish I had that kind of nasty in me. I don't know why I took. I just didn't want to allow bishop g5. I look like an employee at a health food restaurant that sells $17 acai bowls. Now that I like. Dude, I'm usually the one who makes those blunders. Magnus is starting a new trend for women of how to put up their hair for blowjobs. Funny. Funny guy. I'm giving up the pawn on b3 because why not? Just trying to think of how to defend it, and then I thought, yeah, but when I put this here, I don't threaten queen d4, which is kind of the point with us. No one even sent that message. No, it was Automod actually censored it. That's why I didn't read it. But I like to read the messages that Automod doesn't want you to see. Oh, nah, I'm not gonna read this. Naroditsky said I must clean my room. Well, it's not my room. It's only the room that I stream from. Meanwhile, this game is none too exciting. I just blundered a fork on c2, but didn't really see it. Okay. Let's play the modern. Now this, it's very aggressive. It's not very nice. Don't know why I'm going h6. Just seemed a reasonable response to. I don't know what. Oh, now he wants f4. Yeah. Okay, let's go knight bd7 then. I'm thinking f4. Maybe I can go. Yeah, this is strange. I mean, I got h6 for free, but I'm not sure. Not sure I'm really happy about it. So queen c7 maybe? So he just castles after all. Okay, then I'll go b5. e5, I got b4. Why is my streamer rating climbing so slow? I'm streaming a little bit too infrequently, I think. And also the quality of the stream isn't very high. Okay, knight b5, this makes some sort of sense. Now I could take with the knight, then bishop e5, maybe king f8, queen takes and rook b8, and if queen a4, then yeah, this looks pretty good. So this, yeah, queen b4, rook b8, and wherever he moves his queen to protect the pawn, I go like queen b6 or queen b7, and I attack b2. Do I plan to stream more often? For me, streaming is like exercise or something for other people. Like, yeah, I always plan to stream more, but it's not so easy to actually do it. What's with the cringe hair? What's with your cringe comment, dude? Fuck off. You may like or not like the hair, but to call it cringe? Come on. That is weak. Got a nice line here. Queen a4, queen b7, c4. I can take. If queen c4, rook c8. And I would win. This. Okay, let's take on f3. Seems to me I'm a pretty sound pawn up. I mean, my king is not awesome on f8, but okay, let's go rook c8. e6, I think. He can take back the pawn, but then I'm just better in the ending. Well, he does. It's a little bit surprising. Let's go rook c5. Try and get the rook over here. Yeah, I'm fine with exchanging one pair of rooks. I could still use the other one to go and attack h5. h3, I mean. We should bring the... no, I think don't think he can defend these pawns. Okay, he doesn't try to, but I don't see where his counterplay is there. Okay, let's just go here and king f6. Just making sure he doesn't have any bishop e8 shenanigans. Check. Let's go here. And possibly bishop d6 and g5. h5 seems to be mate. Thus, bishop f4 and rook h4 mate is unstoppable. Okay, nice. I think that was a very decent game. He's really strong as white, so won't be easy in this one. Oh, yeah, this is true. He's playing these setups, which I don't really enjoy playing against that much. Now he goes c5. This is annoying. Like, I'm making random moves, and he apparently knows the line. I played him recently on the Chess Press channel. Yeah, that is true. This will probably be a pretty boring position. I think I'll trade on c3, then go knight e4, and then go for e5. But then after that, the position is going to be pretty plain. Now I'm just trying to, trying to change it up a little bit by playing like this, but I don't love it. I mean, I can take on c5, but I don't love the resulting positions. Bishop g5, sorry, bishop f5, bishop d3, queen g5, castles. Don't think I have anything there. I think I probably just had to take the pawn. But yeah, I believe white is somewhat better here. But at least the position is a little bit imbalanced now. So the potential for outplaying my opponent exists. Now, bishop f5, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably just worse. Forsen can beat me easily. Well, it's the one and only Forsen. Can you go f3? Queen h4? No, that doesn't work. I mean, by his time expenditure, I know he's looking at it, but I don't think it works. I'm your inspiration in chess. Well, thank you. I hope to be your inspiration in life as well, you know? I thought this just didn't work. Really? No. No. I don't believe this. I just check and then I take on e3. fe3, fe4, de4. No, this doesn't work. The only problem is after rook f1. It's not so easy to win, maybe. Held a message for a reason, swearing. Allow, will post it to chat. Well, we generally always encourage swearing in this chat, so I'll probably allow it. Can I go? Yeah, rook d8. He still goes queen e2, and I have to trade. Knight c3. No, knight c3, queen c3, and then rook e1. Doesn't actually work. So maybe I have nothing too exciting here. Do I want to keep that bishop alive? I'm not so sure. Oh, maybe I could have taken and then bishop e2. Okay, whatever, I need to play. This is mainly to make him use a few extra seconds before we arrive at more or less the same position. Yeah, queen f2. Should probably keep the queens on the board. h5, stopping him from clamping down here on the king side. And yeah, with his weak king, I obviously keep the queens on the board. I had dual threats of both opening up with a5 and attacking the pawn on g3. And he couldn't really prevent both. So now his main problem, for lack of better phrasing, is that he's losing on all sides of the board. I think bishop e6 should be fine. Queen coming in. Bishop as well. And king d2, rook a2. Okay. Oh, we get Kamsky. The FFL. Okay, we gotta try and beat him. Let me see, he goes e4. Does he want open Sicilians? Let's see if he does. No, I guess he does. Don't think I want to play Sveshnikov against him. Oh, he goes for the old school setup here. Air quality check, yeah, exactly. Wait a sec, now he goes to d4. Usually the knight goes to a3. So, like if I play a normal setup, then I have a6 for free. But still white is a little bit better, so I guess why people don't play this as white is because I get d5, but that's maybe a little bit too... Yeah, maybe this is just a tad too dry. Should I go knight b4? No, it doesn't work. Yeah, this is a little bit dry. Oh, Asios is going. Good night. You did a hell of a job, as usual. Oh, Kamsky has 5.5, so it's probably not unhappy if he draws this one. Let's go bishop d6. Bishop d2 is a little bit stiff, I would say. Let's go rook b8. Could potentially activate that rook. Oh, he goes takes and then bishop c3. Yeah, that's clever. It's a little bit like a game we had earlier today, but in that game I was a tempo. I was a pawn up. Here, 3 equal pawns. Thinking queen b6, but bishop e5 is a little bit annoying. Yeah, this position is pretty... It's pretty boring. Okay, I'm about to take queen b6. I think I have to play like this in order not to be considerably worse. I think realistically I just have to play for a draw here. I missed this. Yeah, he's playing it well. Like, he could have gone rook f5 earlier, but then I get rook c6 with activity. The way he does it now, I'm just tied down. Okay, let's go g5, so I can get this square for the king. And then potentially activate the rook. h3 is a little bit stiff. It's a clever strategy. He knows I cannot really take a draw. But he's, as I said, like, it's not really improving. I think I'm okay now. Like, I don't think I'm really worse anymore here. Okay, let's... Now I don't think rook a6 is an issue, so just putting the pawn on a dark square. Okay, let's go f6 and rook c6. Now I've gained the open file. Okay. Oh, I thought I could... Yeah, I thought I could take on h3, but a6 is hanging, unfortunately. Okay, but I don't think I have a choice. Takes, king d6 back. This ending is rather double-edged. I mean, he does have the connected pass pawns, but my pawns seem to be just as dangerous. So I'll go here, push, and when he stops it with the king, I'll push the other one. Or maybe it's just better now. Maybe I'm not. Bishop b7. What is bishop b7? I mean, he can go king d3, but then I'll get h2. h2? It's too complicated. d2. This has to win somehow. Yeah, king e3, bishop g4, king e2, bishop g4 wins. What a mess. What a mess. But we get a win, which is good. Now I get Jordan. Jordan, that's not a good opponent when you're kind of blundering everywhere. Let's see what he does against some stiff theory. Oh, is this how people play? This is somewhat similar to those other theory lines with the bishop on d3. But then I have the bishop on e3, but not the pawn on. The question is, who does that favor? Not the pawn on h3. Who does that favor? I have no idea. Huh. I just want to play something relatively simple here. It's like queen d... Nah, I'll go for this. I see that Kasparov is the best, was banned. Is that purely because of the name or something that person said? I obviously support it regardless. Oh, racist, okay. Makes sense. Don't think I have anything here whatsoever. Hoping to get some bishop f4. bishop f4. There's definitely some strategic potential for me here. But I don't think it's too great. Oh. Want to go rook a3? I mean, rook c1 first was not strictly speaking necessary, but overprotection seems nice. Okay, so we protect e7. Oh, sorry, a7 makes a lot of sense. Guess I'll go f3. What is his intention with this move? He wants to go h6 now. Let's go rook c3 and then rook b3. This looks like a good move. Don't think I'm blundering anything. He's under serious pressure now. No, I think I'll take on a7. Take on b6, and now d6 is hanging as well. Yeah, let's just take, knight e4, rook c6. The end should be knight. Take with a knight. Seven. This seems the most technical. Rook c8 and rook c7, and just win the pawn ending. Okay, this was nice. This was a very decent strategic game.